I'm listening to this live on Twitch. Okay, y'all, I'm going live because I'm gonna show Stevie what I'm doing and needs to see a good view of it. All right, Stevie, I'm live.
There we go.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Read that. Are you happy now?
Yep, as long as it works.
I've actually seen. I was going through the vehicle stuff last night, and there's somewhere in there. There's a code that says "fuck me" or "fuck something" in there. 100% positive. I found something like that, and I swear I thought it would have been FS that put it in coding. Not that, but it's somewhere else in when I was messing with the vehicles last night. I found something in the lining.
Probably been something I
can't remember
wrote.
what
Who
it
the hell knows?
right.
Yeah, I read comments all over the place.
Love your face. What the fuck is that? Really? You fucking commented all over my fucking code. What the? I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to fucking. What the hell, man? This is not fucking funny. I'm gonna go to bed and fucking freaking post this thing. Now I gotta find all your fucking comments.
Maybe that was just the only one, and he's got you thinking that there's more. Now you're gonna spend all night looking for him.
That was the only one.
Okay. Oh my gosh. All right,
Or
cool.
so he believes.
All right, so I'm gonna show you what I gone done and did now.
On that page.
Oh, it's the only thing that I'm working on.
Because I see your other pages.
Damn it, man! That's just an example anyway. I'm going to Control Z that thing and go back to default.
I probably
is
go
that
back to default
is that still
too.
with the is that still with the label, or is that without category label?
It's with category label.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't mind it. What about the truck thing? I noticed that at the beginning of the top you have a PDM in brackets, squiggly, but nowhere else is it. The very top of the
what are you talking
vehicle
about?
list. The vehicle list. See at the top on the left side of the screen for shop. They're in bracket, but then nowhere else is it in bracket for shop PDM. Like,
Oh, that right there. Yeah, yeah. You're able to add multiple shops now. You can, as long as you put them in a curly brace, and you add a comma at the end.
Okay.
You can put a shop there, and you can keep going on and on with the shop. You're able to do multiple shops.
Okay, so currently at that point though, only PDM has that car until I add the other shop to it.
Yes, exactly.
Inside that. Okay.
Yep.
And then
that's that.
I noticed that with the truck, so I can name anything at the shop I want. But what about the one that's down with the Guardian says truck? Is that a shop now?
Oh, where's that at?
Type in truck, and then it's like like 20 of them down. That's the best I could tell you.
Oh yeah,
something where the Guardian.
Yeah,
we
truck. We have a truck shop in the fucking pull release or pull request. So yeah, we're gonna have a truck shop soon.
Okay.
Yep.
Truck shop.
A truck shop, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to refer a map builder that can build us it and give us the map for free to give to everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, is there a reason why half of the cars are still floating and the others aren't?
You probably got to put the head down more on it.
So yeah, we have the trucker job's been revamped as well.
Right, and I think that people have really always enjoyed that. In a lot of the servers I've been in, they always default to doing that as a job. So why not get them something? Maybe do more upgrades and stuff.
Oh, like that you have no idea what I'm doing with that motherfucking job.
The Z is what controls the up and down of the car, not
the
heading.
But I had to get out of that rabbit hole to get into the QB to get into the QB jobs rabbit hole.
Since when, bud? Since when?
Yeah.
C's up and down.
Like, should I show a little bit of is anyone watching my stream?
Same with the human. I'm still watching.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, yeah. I'll give you a little bit of a taste of the new trucker job.
Hell yeah.
Are you changing the fucking name?
No.
I don't think he is.
The fucking logistics or some shit.
No, not yet. No, truck. No, this is just a default trucker job. Give me a second. These are the features I added to it that are in the pull request right now.
Get into that zone.
What's up with this map you got going on?
Dick, walk forward. I go touch one of the cars.
So check that out. You can add and
Ooh.
you can add other trucks to it too.
Yeah. You'll just have to lower your.
Oh,
Z.
nice. Nice.
It's weird that those ones are different. That's
Okay,
weird.
now.
Half of those are fine. And
Now-
half of those aren't.
Now, when you go to the store and you make your delivery, the fucking store saves your fucking delivery. When you turn the game off, you know, when you turn the server off and kick it back on, it saves the store's inventory so that your trucks have to make deliveries.
Okay.
Okay.
That's legit.
Yeah. Now going into the future, I plan on adding
Throw a little
additional
bit of
features to the
clean-
truck.
Throw in a little clean money wash type shit, you know?
Yeah. Oh, also I fixed the bonuses to bonuses work, and I'm going to show you the config file on it because I did a whole bunch of shit to this thing. I was a busy beaver with the trucker job. The friggin' thing was busted all over the place. But in the config file, you can change your truck deposit. You can change your maximum drops. You can return to the.
Oh, nice.
Okay, you can adjust how much your driver gets paid for each drop. You can adjust the percentage for the bonuses that they receive. And then you can also adjust the amount the driver's taxed for their for making their delivery, for their pay.
So real quick, my wifey said that that job currently goes on forever and ever, or get at least over an hour, and yet the pay is pretty low. Is there a fix
You
on
can
that
change
right
that?
now?
What
Okay,
the job, you don't have to finish the job to get paid. You just go right
okay,
back to
okay.
the
She kept going and going and going, and she's like, "It's
Well,
never gonna
here's the thing.
end."
If you don't keep going, it's set up to visit all the stores. It pulls directly from vehicle shops now. Okay, so you're visiting all the shops. You're stocking the weed
Everything.
shop. You're stocking every single
Okay.
shop in vehicle shops. Okay, sorry, not vehicle shops, in QB shops. So I'm going to open up the QB shops config file so you can see because the two go hand in hand with each other now.
Is
Huh?
there a way for it to pull from a different shot from a different file? Like, is there an option to set it so that it can pull from it? Because I don't use QB shops.
What do you use?
A different shops.
It actually it pulls from it using a you using a call. So I guess you'll have to change it a little bit. Give me a second, I'll show you.
Yeah, no sweat. We can figure that out.
Yeah.
That might
So-
be rough for people that have encrypted shit though that they buy.
So
yeah, I had a problem
But
with that.
that's
We're trying to
something
use
for the
FiveM
creators
appearance.
to worry about, not so much us.
Why?
Because jobs creator calls for QB clothing, and
Yeah,
it
which
doesn't
is the
call-
same triggers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
when
it
I
shouldn't
went
have
to
an
use
issue.
it, when I try to use it, it says job creator says can't find QB clothing, because I use FiveM appearance, so I had to switch
What
back.
you do is you use Notepad++ or Visual Studio and look for everything in there called FiveM appearance and change the QB clothing.
Oh
work.
Jesus, I got you. Yep.
okay, so here in the config file, I added the delivery location. So you're able to make the so you can set so you can set where the deliveries are going to be made. If you do not want the truck to make a delivery to that store, you just delete the delivery line, or you comment it out and it won't deliver to the store. So say for
Yeah, see,
instance,
I'll just take my radio menu, all my vectors for all the stores I got saved on that, and then they'd have to go through the whole list. It'd be dope.
Speed up the trucks.
okay, and I think the truck script actually pulls directly from QB shops. It doesn't do like an export or anything. I think it actually goes into QB shops and pulls it because it does the trucker job pulls directly from
Remove
this
that
list.
print that he told you to put in.
What print?
No, I'm talking to this other guy.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
so the
sorry.
trucker job will pull directly from this and rely on this delivery link right here.
So
Yeah.
that's gonna be pretty cool. I can't wait because I mean a lot of the places that I've ever flown into for serious RP. I mean, if they're trying to be the non-criminal type of thing, trucking's always been the thing. So might as well get them something, even give
Oh,
them like level ups or something like that with it.
With the
I'm a
free stuff,
CDL
yeah.
holder,
Maybe
so
better, more trucks or bigger trucks. They can, if they own bigger trucks, they can take bigger loads maybe and get paid a little bit more. Or something like that.
oh, don't make me go down the rabbit hole now. But I'm going
All
by
right, don't.
the
All right,
because
don't go down a rabbit hole.
because part of the plan is to use the rating. What I forget what it's called. It's basically a rating for your for your character for the job. So the higher your rating is, the higher license you receive. The higher license you
Yeah.
receive. So you're able to drive different vehicles, and then it culminates to being able to fill the gas stations all throughout the city. That's
Yeah,
the
not to
game
be
plan.
like the guy who's like, I want to steal someone else's idea, but I came from Mafia Rage, and they've had the whole reputation or leveling system in a sense
That's it. The
for
reputation
ages,
system.
and so they use the trucking. The trucking job gets paid the most, but I mean, it's a grind. Some dudes have been doing it for years now, still, and haven't even made it up the list. But you get better trucks, and you can take bigger loads.
Yeah, I'm looking at
What the fuck is that
You
shit,
can
bro?
take the biggest
I'm
load.
looking at setting up something like a line haul system.
Fucking
So
spitting in the mic.
so
What the heck?
basically after you go through the class C license phase, which is basically the van, driving the van around, and then you go to
Yep.
the class B phase, which is the bigger
Ooh.
box truck, and then
Mhm.
you go through the then the busing opens up, for a higher level because that involves a class B license with endorsements. So then you can start doing the bus routes, and then the next level up, you get to open up the tractor trailer and do line hauling, and then when you open up your endorsements, you'll be able to do the fuel delivery and go around and do your fuel delivery.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
And fuel delivery will pay the most like it does in real life. I mean, I was a company driver and I was making like 125 a year, making delivering gasoline.
That's I'm pretty excited about that. It
Uh,
just gives us more to look forward to, something new and intuitive that isn't always exactly consistently heist or criminal based. My wife is always asking like that when we've joined cities in the past before we started doing this was oh, what do they got for non-criminal, and
oh yeah,
not a lot of places always ever had much to offer.
you know, um, I can tell you that I'm working on I'm working on a new resource called QB Jobs, which is going to make it a bit easier.
It's still popping up with that
You know,
error, Steve.
the config file is going to be a headache, but the thing is though, it's going to be one place where you can go to configure a job so that you can create an RP job right on, basically within like a half an hour to an hour, you can have you can have an RP job all set up and configured, ready to go. So
Legit.
so that you're not jumping around through different resources to set it all up. And it's also going to reduce some of the resource load from some of the other resources for all the duplicate for all the duplicate script, for all the duplicate code that we're running through all the different job scripts. I'm going to tie, all that duplicate code is going to be moved into QB jobs, so it's all being done from one, from one resource. And that includes
It sounds too good to be true, man.
that includes like a vehicle spawner for the for aircraft, a vehicle spawner for the for the what is it, aircraft, a vehicle spawner for the boats, a vehicle spawner for the vehicle, for the cars and trucks, and it allows you to use for the jobs, allows them to use custom vehicles, because it uses the same exact spawn system that the police and ambulance use, but it's going to be used for all the jobs.
Right.
You know,
It
so
sounds like it's gonna be legit.
okay, but the thing is, on top of having the spawner there, just for cars, and you know how the police are locked into just one helicopter for all, for the whole department. You can actually set it up so that the helicopter is available to only certain grades, to certain grades, and then also we have something like with the that we added something in the past few months, which is the job type. So for police it's type
Oh, yeah.
it's type equals Lua. So now we're able to create multiple police jobs and still use that police script. Because I just went through today and totally added type equals Lua, sorry, type equals Leo to the entire police script. So that should be ready to go to use the new the new Leo type. And I did that to get ready for the QB jobs, because QB jobs isn't looking for equals police. It's looking for equals Lua. Type equals Leo instead of job equals police. So
Right.
because it's looking for the type, you'll be able to create departments for state police. You'll be able to create departments for the sheriff's department. You can create departments for the local police departments. You can create a department for the FiveM, and they all still use the police script, but they're the police resource, but they're all locked. But they all have the freedom of having having a manager or a boss running each department instead of having multiple bosses for the police area and them sharing the police personnel. As
Right.
well as being able to manage where I manage. It's a fucking nightmare. With the shit ton of departments and almost 100 different job grades. And trying to keep track of all that shit. And then I'm hearing them say, "Well, I don't want my department to have this shit in my trunk." But I'm like, "Well, this department wants it in their trunk. Yeah, well, I don't want it in the trunk of my car." So now you're going through the fucking the fucking trunk inventory, and you're removing job grades, hoping it matches, and then one of the department heads are like, "Well, I decided to change my rank structure." You know what kind of a headache it is to set up a rank structure when all the departments are mixed up in a fucking config file?
It can't be easy.
So this is the reason I thought of QB jobs, because my God, okay, we have our we have people that want to run their own RP, their own little companies, their own little RP companies, and all they need access to is a fucking vehicle spawner and fucking clothing store and different items that are already inside of the other resources. And it's all like, well, either I had to build a custom job for each one of these motherfuckers, or I'm going to go and design QB jobs and integrate everything and make it easy for everybody.
Right.
Well, I chose to friggin' go down the route of setting this up for everybody, and now I'm day 4 into it, and I'm starting to consider stop taking my heart pills.
Oh. Because you're feeling much better, right? About this?
I'm just inside of the for 4 days I've been inside of QB Police, but then again I've been inside QB Police adding the job, adding the job type, adding making a whole bunch of modifications to it. But yeah,
bro, you seem to jump around a lot. Like, you see a problem, you're like, I'm the only one. I trust only myself to make sure that gets done right. And you hop around and fix shit. Like, and I mean, Stevie has.
Done, right? How's that banking?
Shut the fuck. I'm gonna ban you from the server somehow.
Stevie, what?
Banking. They want me fucking do banking. You do banking. You're better at UI than I am. Well, I guess it ain't about UI, but I need the UI combined, and then I've already got the Lua combined. I ain't got no problem with that shit.
Do you remember when we asked you 5 times just to pass one of us the actual combined Lua?
I did.
No, you didn't.
I sent it to you.
Didn't
You
send
never
it.
sent it. I never got it.
I never got it.
God fucking damn it! Who did I send it to?
I don't know. Oh, Kyle. So what what were you saying to not me jumping all over the place?
You sort of jump from place to place, which I don't argue with, but like what I've noticed, and like when I was working on like truck robbery, completely redoing all that because God was whoever did that first PR was fucking terrible, but. Yeah, we made a bunch of changes that once you stick with one resource for a while, and it doesn't have to be a small resource, it could be a large one. Like you'll get to know the ins and outs of it, and it'll become
ironic.
super easy. Like fucking a
Oh,
good
my
example is
God,
Cody and fucking small resources. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know,
Man,
I'm
my man
not
could
that type of
probably
person. I'm the type of person to like to see something, fix it, and move on to something else that needs to be fixed.
And that's good. We need some of those. But
What about
like,
the house robberies? See if
you
can
should
know-
try.
unlimited,
You should try both.
glitch for inventory.
You should definitely try both approaches. That's all I'm saying.
Nah,
How do you fix that
well,
shit, brother?
QB Jobs is basically my baby, so.
And that's what I'm saying. You should keep one, at least one that you know. Like if you're getting stressed, go work on something that you already know the ins and outs of, so you don't get so stressed.
Oh, the thing is, I don't know anything about QBCore, but the thing is, once I learn it, my brain just understands how all the code,
you're
how
you're gonna
how-
have your
how it all
hand in almost
functions.
every resource.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And the point is that because I'm gonna have my hand in all the resources, that means I'm gonna understand how this whole fucking QBCore actually operates.
And imagine giving support then. That's why
I don't
that's
give
literally why
support.
There's a rule.
Imagine understanding.
No,
how
that's
it
exactly
works.
why there's a rule, because a lot of people tend to go to the devs and ask for support because they know we know how everything works, or at least a good majority of how everything works.
Yeah, but
So, like,
why
go to some
They
random
know we
person?
know how everything works, Kyle.
Hmm.
I said they know we know how everything works, Kyle.
That's what I just said.
Well, I
No,
tell
you said-
people I'm
you
not
said
helping
you
them, so to
said-
go
you
to
said
support.
You said we, as in like you and us, and I said we, as in us and not you.
You know what? It took so long to explain that.
Well,
But,
he
But,
wanted to make sure you understood it.
I know how shit works.
You need to understand something, Kyle. I'm very new to FiveM. I mean, I am like 2 months into FiveM.
Oh, I'm not.
Don't
Don't think I'm judging you or anything. I'm just.
You
saying
know,
that's
I
what I've noticed.
but you got to remember that I'm also a developer.
There's plenty of
So-
shit you could
But
judge
he's
me
2
on.
months in. He's 2 months in. Yo, get me hired, bro. I'm doing all free. What you guys need?
Yeah, no. This man's got even more fucking.
the ATM and the banking
Dude.
thing.
Fucking Road Rage deserves more street cred because not only is he new to FiveM, when he came over here, he didn't know shit about Lua either. So
Right? Yeah, I was just an RP.
this man deserves every ounce of credit that he gets.
Well, Lua's simple compared to all the fucking languages that I know. I
Oh,
mean,
it is.
shit.
You try doing C#.
Why you gotta bring it up?
I like C and C++.
C++, I love C++. I just don't like how it's hard to sandbox C++.
Fuck it, I
Everything
go
is
back-
just so
I
straight.
go
Well,
back to
the-
my original
thing is,
language, I go back to fucking Python.
Oh, dear
Yeah,
God.
Python's a joke. Don't even.
Python's another
Py-
scripting language like fucking PHP and Lua and fucking Perl. I mean, all those high-level languages, they're fucking shit.
Dude, Python's only good for solving low-level problems.
I even say it's, even Java's a higher level language, and people are like, well, what
Well,
the
the problem
fuck's...
is it's never used anymore.
And the thing is, and people are like, well, what the fuck's a higher level language? Well, higher level languages is simpler languages. The lower level you get, the closer you get to friggin' machine code. So
Dude, just learn straight assembly.
yeah, exactly. Assembly's is one of the lowest languages you can get. You can code in. Followed by
It's
C and C++.
literally letter plus.
Yeah.
That's about it.
But the point is,
you know
though,
machine code. You know pretty much every language because everything's compiled down to assembly.
yeah, exactly.
Literally every language.
The thing is, the scripting languages you use, all scripting languages use an interpreter to to compile the code down.
And
Okay, and the interpreter slows shit down because the code has to be compiled before it's run.
guess what? Lua's in most I'm pretty sure in FiveM scenario, Lua is linted and compiled into C++. C++ is compiled down to C, and then C is compiled down to assembly. So there's more than one stage, more stages that it has to go through.
Yeah, exactly, and it slows shit down. The higher level language, the slower shit has
That's why
to be
Lua
run.
is so slow.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
But the problem is, we're fucking developing in fucking Lua.
Well, everybody who's developing in Lua, at least on FiveM, is technically developing in C++ and C and assembly, but they don't know them.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you're all working with fucking binary. That's why
Well,
assembly's broken down into binary.
It doesn't let you read binary, so how are we?
What do you think assembly is? Assembly is instructions on how to write to send the binary.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You know how Braille like binary. When you're explaining binary, the best place to explain it's sort of like Braille.
Compare code to Braille.
No, yeah. So every Braille, everything in Braille, when you fill it for blind people, you associate it to a word or letter. That's what assembly
Blind
is.
people know Braille. How about the people that wrote it? Think they were blind?
I'm pretty sure Helen Keller helped develop it. I might be wrong.
How'd they know what they were writing? They're blind.
Ha 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 ha.
It's about feeling, bro.
We could always go to hang log.
They literally had typewriters that would it would peck at the piece of paper to create a divot in the paper so you can write papers in Braille. It's literally like a typewriter, except the hammers don't put ink on the paper. It puts.
Did a blind person make that too? How'd they know where to put the buttons?
Oh, very funny, Cody. Very funny.
I'm gonna go put a pencil in his eye and then tell him to make something.
Yeah.
They have the buttons in Braille.
You know what sucks about
Is
that fucking
what the
code I
little
was
nubs
writing?
on my keyboard are for?
Actually,
how
yeah.
You got little nubs on
Exactly. That's
keyboard?
exactly what they're for. Mostly.
Oh my god, dude! Now every time that I press the H key, I'm never gonna think of it the same.
J or F, man. J or F. J key and F key
You mean
have.
J? Why
I
do
don't
you
have
have
them.
H?
Just my J has got it. My H doesn't.
The J and F keys have it because
that's
it
where
lets you
that's
instantly
where
know
your
where your home row begins.
Yeah, you're meant to be able to feel it even if you're not blind, but it helps the blind type too.
Yeah.
Actually, there are keyboards out there for the blind that have more than just the J and H key to help them feel exactly like for the numpad. It'll tell you where the
J and F. J and F. J and F.
Actually, no. Look. Some keyboards, even if you run your finger over the 5 key on the numpad, you'll feel yet another one.
Well, yeah, because that's where your middle finger goes for the friggin' numbers because it helps you friggin' type without looking at the fucking keyboard.
Here, I bet like 50% of the people in here are sitting here rubbing their fingers around their keys. Right now,
Oh,
they're
God.
finger.
Well, as I said,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
F.
All of you guys to start touching your keyboard in ways you would never think about touching.
The your friggin' home row is ASDF JKL semicolon. Okay, so your F and your J are gonna have a divot on it, because that's how you can easily find where home row is.
Home row.
Huh?
Center row. Well, it's not actually really center row.
It's home row. It's called home row.
Yep,
Home base.
It used to be the center row.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
always been home row.
Yeah, years and years and years ago, I took typing classes.
This is home row, bro.
That's it, home row.
You're at home row. We're almost
Home
there.
row. Almost
The
there.
reason why they say that is because it's always 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, I have a question for you, Stevie. Is your hair in real life green?
No, it's purple.
No.
Wow, green hair.
Damn,
What the
that's
hell? All right. Well, I'm gonna head off to bed because it's like friggin' 1 o'clock in the morning, and I need to recharge
Hank,
so I
actually.
can get back to the friggin' thing. Oh yeah, right. I need
It's
to put
6:10.
on the thing.
Well, I'm gonna go fucking redo banking so I can send it to one of these nerds so they can finally do it. They were going to.
Redo it.
Well,
so you could
they're
send
they're
it
gonna
to us.
finally approve my fucking pull request because I fucking made it fucking backwards compatible for their asses.
Thank you.
How many times did he say fucking that sentence?
Not enough.
I was wondering what he was fucking at that point. That's how many.
How do I make another category in the?
You fuck.
You just make it. Just call it the category.
Wait, and what?
In the vehicle shop?
Wait, in the vehicle shop? It's in the
He must have
config.
missed everything we talked about.
Yeah. It's 6:10.
Bong, you changed your fucking profile picture.
What you mean I changed it?
Do you have
You
an
changed
updated
it.
version of QB?
Oh, my shit should. Yeah, my shit's the. What
I'm
you mean?
sorry,
It's the
say that
same.
one more time.
Oh, I
No,
took
you
my
used-
picture off. Yeah.
You used to have one as a fucking like, cat. It had someone
Someone
with a cat. Was
asked
it
me,
you?
Like,
That'd have been
someone
It was
asked
me.
for help,
It
but
was
that's
me.
what
It was me.
supposed to.
What cap were you wearing?
You guys should go up to
A
a
Jordan.
though, if you're gonna chit chat.
Oh, Jordan.
Oh, is this not a support? Or is this a
No.
support?
No, this
My bad.
is a support.
Yeah. This is
Oh,
absolutely
shit.
support.
Yeah,
No,
Kyle,
Cody just-
goddamn.
Don't lie, Cody. You come here to just come play Rocket League in peace. Fucking
What?
nerd. You come here to come play Rocket League in peace.
Yeah, and you're fucking interrupting my piece. On the most updated version, the category should automatically be generated based on where you put the shop for that vehicle, if I'm correct.
Back into the shit.
Right, Road Rage?
The what?
In the most current version of the vehicle shops in the core, the category should be generated based on what you put the shop as for that vehicle. in the vehicle UL.
Well,
Didn't
it
Tech
defaults
make
to
a
it.
announcement?
You know, if you look at it, you know, it'll still use it, but that
I just wanted a simple explanation. Do I need to change the category there or somewhere else?
Damn.
Eventually you're just gonna get warnings. You're just gonna get warnings.
This man wants to know how to put a new category in his vehicle shop.
Oh, category list eventually. As soon as this thing's pushed, and I'm hoping it gets pushed through tonight.
You know my fucking truck robbery still hasn't been pushed?
But as of right now, it's automatically generated, right?
Yeah, it's automatically generated by the vehicles.lua, yeah.
Yeah, so as long as that vehicle is in that vehicle shop, that category should be in that vehicle shop. Artist.
So,
Oh, I missed you, Cody. Bro. I missed you. That's pretty bad.
so I need to put the vehicles in the vehicle.law first, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and then assign them to those shops that you want them in.
Gotcha.
And it'll automatically populate those categories.
All right, Stevie, it's in there. It's ready to go.
Hope your feels coming.
Wait, Stevie, are you still on?
All right, I think it's starting to lint now. So
Oh no. The linter's still broken?
Is Stan still doing the PRs?
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, good luck ever getting mine pushed.
What?
Fucking truck robbery still hasn't been pushed. And Kakarot told him to like push that ages ago. It's fine. No,
I'll
they're
talk to
eventually
him
gonna
tomorrow.
see it, bro.
Are you mad
Did anyone review it?
Yeah, it's been reviewed like 50 times after after he told him that. I did like pretty much every single change.
Hey, so Cam,
There's nothing left to change. Like you couldn't come up with anything if you tried.
hey Cam, so
Why don't you just message him about it, dude? Stan's a cool ass dude. I've sat in here for 2 days with him now. He's a really chill dude.
It has been merged. What is he talking about?
Wait,
So-
when did it get merged?
I think it has. It looks like it has.
Let me go back to it. I don't know.
I think they're just waiting on the banking now.
Look. Dude, I'm not working on banking. I gave up on banking. That's what you want to hear?
okay.
Cody,
No, the linter's still broken.
Alright.
So I'll talk to Stan tomorrow and get him to fix it.
Yeah, that's an important piece. Is that what
It's
it is?
Wait, the lintern's broken?
it's saying that my
Maybe.
that my
Yes,
variable's
that's the right way to do
unused.
it, yeah.
And the variable's used. It
Don't
gets
worry about
named,
it.
it gets tested. The if I
What are you
delete
doing,
that
Artistic?
variable, it's
I'm trying
it's
to
gonna
put
break it.
my import vehicles in the store.
All right, and you already set up the category, all right?
Yeah, don't worry about it, homie. I'll get Stan to fix the linter tomorrow.
So
That looks good.
yeah, so that's in right.
That looks all right. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I still got a pending review. I'm gonna talk to you.
Cody. Yo, Cody is fucking turn off my volume or some shit like that. I don't know.
What?
What? I think your volume's too low.
Yeah, dang it's that.
Did you take the target out of the loop?
Dan is awake, so he might actually be able to. No, he's not late.
No, I
Hey,
think,
is anybody?
Okay, guys,
said
I'm
this
heading off to
before.
bed.
Later, dude.
All right,
Alright,
see you later,
Rage,
Road
have a good
Rage.
night, buddy.
Yeah,
Match.
fix that shit. So I'm gonna go back to QB shops and work on that shit.
Don't have too many wet dreams about Cody.
Yeah.
It'll be- Oh, Alex wanted me to tell you, Cody. He's been having wet dreams about you all like every night.